Hi, my name's Paul Ryder and you're watching Toffee TV.
Welcome to Toffee TV, it's me Ped, it's Baz. It's Watford away from home. This suddenly has become a massive game, not just for us, for them as well. They have not won a game since the 13th of February. They've gone on a pretty poor run. They've won a couple of FA Cup games, obviously beating Arsenal in the quarter-final, so they're in the semi as well. But all in all, you'd say they did have a good season, haven't they? They've just tailed off in the second half, which happens to a lot of teams that come up, especially fitness-wise, the squad-wise, that kind of thing. But I think this is a very tricky game, because they'll be looking at us thinking this is a great chance to get 3 points. And that's the biggest worry, I'd say, Baz.
Yeah, they have had a good season. They've been in the top half of the season for most of it, haven't they? And they've tailed off in the last kind of 6 weeks. You're saying they haven't won since the 13th of February. We've only won one game ourselves, which of course was our Aston Villa. So whether you'd include that as a win, I don't know. But it'll be a good opportunity. They will be looking at it like it's a great opportunity to arrest a poor run of results. But then again, Everton should be looking at it exactly the same way. We've generally done quite well down at Watford over the years. But you're going into this now thinking, we're not playing well, form isn't good, we need a performance.
But I think, if you look at it, we've got to look at it and think, throw everything at them this game, do you know what I mean? Go in, attacking. I know, but you know what I mean. I think forget about how we've played, or confidence levels, or players speaking out, managers speaking back. Forget all that. We should be thinking this is a big chance to get 3 points. We drew with them first game of the season 2-2 in a game where I think Watford surprised a few people. I mean, when they came up, and obviously they got a load of new players in, new manager in, I think a lot of people thought these are just going to get battered and go back down, but they haven't. They had a very strong first half of the season. They just tailed off again, as I say, that happens. But I think a lot of people are impressed. I was certainly impressed by them the first day of the season. They looked organised, they looked strong defensively, they looked alright, they looked like they could score a goal as well. They've got 2 goal scorers. They play 2 up front. That's 2 players up front, and it's worked really well with obviously Troy Deeney, who's from last season, and Igalo. I always want to call him Igloo. Igalo. Obviously, their partnership is kept getting stronger and stronger. Again, it's one of those that has tailed off recently, but I seriously think we should be thinking this is one of those games where it's almost going to be attack versus attack. I think. Do you know what I mean? When you come out of a game like the Man United game where you've had 1 shot on target all game, the next game you should be thinking, right, we need to rebound by throwing everything at these.
Definitely, and they are strong defensively though. They don't really get done a lot, do they? I know the Arsenal beat them 4-0 last week, but that was that kind of scoreline hasn't reflected their season at all. They're normally very, very tight. I mean, they won at the Emirates in the last round of the cup, didn't they, to get into the semis? So they know how to defend. I know they lost at home to Stoke there the other week with a couple of mistakes, but the way we are at the moment, it's not even. It's the way we approach a game. It's not the players. We've got good enough players to beat anybody on our day. We know we've got good players, but we'll just approach the game with that slow passing and.
But that's what I'm saying. We've got to get away from that in this game.
We won't though. Why will we? Why will we? Because do something totally different.
Because I think I'd like to think playing away from home against a team that are sort of upper arm kind of style. But they're a team that they don't mind going back to
these
front.
Mix it. And
exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Team. Got 2 centre forwards. They mix it. They'll go short. They'll go long. They're a proper team. They just if they have better quality, they'd be even higher up the table. Everton might have all the nice looking birds in a club, but they've all got no friggin' personality. You don't want to go anywhere near them. It's another terrible analogy, but that's what they are. But I'd love to think we'll go out and we'll mix it with them and we'll bounce it around, but I just feel as though it'll be much. Unless the players just go, we're taking control.
See, I like their manager. I think
You just like his beard.
His beard.
Let's be honest.
The salt and pepper beard. I mean,
He's got
why
the shot.
I put up with Baz?
That's
fucking.
Got that.
I like him because he will mix it. He'll do the different styles. But I do think it's a real big opportunity, especially you go into this game after the fallout of the Manchester United game, and the more fallout of what was said at the Manchester United game, and you think if Everton go in this game, they'd set up in a way that's almost. Remember last season when we played Stoke. We got beat. It was one of the worst performances I've ever seen of any Everton side. There was no fight, there was no hunger, there was no desire, there was nothing. And the week later, we played Newcastle, and it was a game we had to win. We had to win that game. And we turn up, we played slightly more direct, everyone said it. We had Lennon buzzing around.
4-4-2.
Lennon was buzzing around. We ended up winning 3-0. We ended up going on a nice little run. Games that just sort of give us that little bit of a safety platform, and I think with the games that we've got coming up in the next few weeks, I think this is almost a similar game. We've got this, we've got Palace, we've got Southampton, we've got Liverpool, and we've got the semi-final. I mean that's 2 weeks. That is 2 weeks of football, and that is a huge 2 weeks for the football club, the players, and the manager. And I think this is a good game. Put it this way: would you rather be going to somewhere like, well, any of the top sides?
I'd rather be going to Villa.
Well, at the end of the day, Watford, yes, they can be looking at it going, we don't mind playing these, but for us, we're playing away, which we normally suits us. We're playing against a team that low on confidence, or seems to be low on confidence, even though they had the Emirates a couple of weeks ago and got a good win. The chance is there to get the 3 points and just give everyone that much needed lift, and give Martinez and the players much needed space to breathe, because he said it himself, he thinks they've been caught up in the semi-final hype. I don't know which semi-final he's talking about, by the way, but he
2012
maybe
that's for another video.
But I do think this is a big chance.
It's a game we should be looking to win, no question about it. And it's a game, again, if you put all the crap to one side and remove it all and just put Watford v Everton on the table, forget everything else, it's a game I fully expect us to win. We've got, without being disrespectful to Watford, we're better to a man than them. It's about scoring goals.
Has that worked out this season?
Well, exactly. We've got a 25 goal centre forward up there. We've got Ross Barkley, who's one of the most exciting players around. We've got Delafeu, who can destroy teams on his own. We've got, the list goes on. But I don't know. I think maybe for me, I'm livid with the press conference. So I know when it's affecting.
Just put that to a side.
I know what I mean is it's affecting how I look at the games now, because I just think I know what will happen. We go and beat these and then win at Sunderland. Not everyone, but a lot will be going. Palace, sorry. A lot of people will be going, oh, see, it was just a blip and he's turned it round and all that, and I'm past that.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
I don't know,
I'm not sure.
Turn like that.
Well, listen, we that's for other people to do, and if other people want to do that, I understand. I without getting off topic, I fully understand why people want Roberto Martinez to do well. I understand that. No issues with those people.
We all want him to do well.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. but let's not get into the situation where, because you see some people saying, oh, I hope we lose the semi-final, I hope we lose game. Don't ever want to get into that position. At the end of the day, it's not one man, it's a football club.
10 games to win, and I want us to win all 10. I want us to win all 10 games, because I'm an Evertonian. I don't want us to get beat. Looking at the game, if you take the game, like I've just said, in isolation, move it away from the crap that's gone on for 2 years, because let's be brutally honest about it, it's been crap for 2 years. Everton should win this game, and it's a great chance to get over 40 points. Woohoo! It's a great chance to win a game. We've won one in the last, whatever it is, we've won 3 since the turn of the year, I think, and we're in April. So it's a great chance to put some stuff to bed, build a little bit of momentum going into it. Like you've just said, we got 2 weeks. It's a fortnight on Saturday, the semi-final, and you just reeled off 4 big games before then, and you've got to get some pattern going, because if we turn up at Wembley with 3 draws and a defeat or something, it doesn't matter who we're
You're
playing.
optimistic.
It doesn't matter who we're playing. Us as fans will be up for it because it'll be that one-off game. But momentum is massive in football, and at the moment our momentum's going the wrong way, and something needs to arrest that slide. The players we've got can do the damage. Let's try and give Omar Nias longer than 3 minutes. Do you know what I mean? No, but listen.
We spoke about that in the midweek show.
You've got to give people. You know, I'd like to see him just mix it up again this week. You know, I'd love to see a right back come in. Well, we haven't got one, but I'd love to play Aaron Bloody Lennon at right back. I don't care. Take Coleman out of the mix and say, look, last week you were fully at fault for the goal, so you sit here with me this week and watch out. You know, you've got to look at these. There's decisions to be made for me now, and if Roberto Martinez is thinking about next season as well, he's got to start making some decisions. We're not going down, I don't think. We're not going any higher, really. You know, even though we can still finish in the top 8 and 9, we'd have to go some, I think, to really climb that table. So we mightn't get another opportunity to look at different formations and different patterns as we go forward. It might be a good opportunity to mix it up.
But we've said that when we recorded the midweek show this week. Is there an opportunity to bring some young, fresh blood into the team, into the squad, mix it up a bit?
I'd definitely take I'd take a Kieran Dowell as one of the subs. He doesn't use his 3 subs anyway.
Doesn't even take him as a sub. You can take him in the squad.
No, but I'd have him on the bench.
Yeah,
I'd have him on the bench. I'd have the trachea on. I'd have him warming up, get the atmosphere of an away game, see what it's like in front of 20,000 that'll be there. Give him that little bit of experience. It's not like we're desperate for our subs. He only uses 2 at a maximum anyway. Oh, but he does, doesn't he? It's, again, last week, in an absolute turgid performance, pathetic, he still only used 2 subs. So you may as well just have one sitting on the bench just to soak it up. You know, forget your Osmonds and people like that. Take someone like that.
Maybe using 3 subs is cheating. I don't know.
It's parasite football, probably, some way. But back to the game. You know, yeah, these will represent a physical battle. I mean, you know, for all we know, he could be thinking of bringing Funes Mori back in and putting John Stones at right back because of the physicalness of Troy Deeney, so who's a big strong unit and who knocks people about. But these will represent a big test for us, and again, and this is the other thing as well, what we probably overlooked, this could potentially be the FA Cup final, couldn't it, in May?
Or Wednesday could potentially be the FA Cup final.
That's what I'm saying. So we've got a dress rehearsal, you know, and it'll be a chance to feel each other out. But it's in terms of we need to win a game. It's getting beyond a joke now. Where people you've heard Chris Sutton, you know, talking about Everton in the week, and we've heard other people having their 2 pennant worth. And Alan Smith had a little dig last week, you know, and Graham Souness. If these are as good as they say they are, why are they where they are? So for all the stick that, you know, Roberto Martinez is 100% right for taking at the moment, them lads wearing. I'm not sure he's taking it. But no, from other people. Oh, he's not taking. He's batting it off. He's got his rubber. He's got his suit right on there. Don't worry about that. Bath thinks all over him, protecting him. He's got the gimp suit on as well. Allegedly. Now, it's time for the players. It's time for the players to stand up and be counted. You know, it's great hiding behind the manager.
Well, that's
but
one thing I would say is. I would say that players, if players have got issues, which we generally feel they have, then listen, stand up and just go and play your football. It's, you know, start a revolution on the pitch then. You know, if you're not happy, I know it contradicts a lot.
Play your own game.
It contradicts a lot of things that get said, but you know, some senior players need to just get their heads together and go, lads, this is what we're going to do today. You know, we're just. If you pay the price by losing your spot.
But you know what, mate, as well, the other thing is, just have a bit of pride in your performance. Go out and run around. You know, if you're not, forget the manager. Just, if you're in that team, you've got that shirt on, go and stand up and be counted. Go and just play to your level. Forget him. You can say what you want. And if you get dropped as a result of it, the fans will take that up. The fans will take it up. If Farhad Mashiri's watching, as I'm sure he is, he will be aware of what is going on. So it's been everywhere this week. It's been bouncing.
He's got his niece. His niece is a secret Twitter spy. I'm sure of it.
Well, I sent her our video. The United fan
his niece. She pretends that she's mixing it with the rich and famous in Monaco, selling them all jewellery. But really, I think she's the spy in the camp. She's the one who's like, oh, I don't watch football, but yeah, she's like that. Yeah.
Does she talk like that?
Yeah, she does. It's like a Bond villain. She's like that. She's a Bond villain. Yeah. She's
gone there with the Bond villain.
She's watching all. She's watching.
She's got the little dog. She posted.
Yeah.
The picture of the dog.
Yeah. She's watching. She's keeping an eye, definitely.
Well, she'll know then, won't she? The amount of Evertonians that tweeted her the other night.
You tell your uncle to get a grip of this, and can you send us one of those chains as well? Yeah, she's sitting on a boat in Monaco. Yeah, I think it might just be out your price range. We've gone slightly off topic.
Yeah. Not like us.
A prediction for this game.
Because of the week,
yeah,
and because of all the crap, and because the heat's been turned up, 3-1 Everton.
I'm going for a 2-1 Everton. I think some players are gonna sort of stand up in this game, and there is gonna have to be a bit of player power, and hopefully, like the game last year, as I say, the Newcastle game, performances. It's all about performances. It's all about wins now. And performances don't really matter. It's all about
the middle of it. We're in April, aren't we? We need to just get some points on the board.
Because surely Roberto Martinez.
Stop calling him Shirley.
Don't call me Shirley. He knows that to save his job, really to save his job. Now, that might just be saving his job in the eyes of the fans. To get the fans back on side, he needs wins. He needs wins. None of this nonsense, none of this crap about look at the performances and we've been unlucky. He needs W's. Simple as that. He needs points. He needs to finish in the top half of this table. Otherwise, he's out the door. And never mind being the Spain manager. I don't know where he'd end up, because he would just be seen as someone who's failed at Everton.
I think he could. I think his style of play will be suited.
You know, but the thing is, though, Baz, he's just got heated floors in his house in Chorley. He doesn't want to move. So
if Valencia or someone come knocking on his door, Sevilla, he wouldn't go.
Heated floors, Baz.
You can get heated floors in Spain.
Yeah, they just go floors.
Yeah. So he's laughing.
They just go floors.
You know I mean?
Fair enough. That'll save me.
I'm not being funny, mate. I honestly believe the way he wants to play the game in a possession type, I think he's better suited to La Liga, slower pace, possession based. No.
Siesta football. There you go. Just called it siesta football.
No, mixing it up, long balls into boxes.
Baz called them Matador football. I'm going for siesta football, because it puts me to sleep. Right! So there we go. We've both gone for wins. We both feel that now is the time for the players to just go, do you know what? We're just going to play. We're going to play and we're going to win for those lads and those girls travelling down every week.
Leighton Baines is never.
Those girls and boys will be at this game. Those girls and boys will be at the Crystal Palace game. Those girls and boys will be at Goodison next week, at Anfield, at Wembley. All those people. That's who you've got to start doing it for. Forget him. Go and do it for the fans. Start. See this. That's my left breast. Come on.
Bring the old badge back.
No.
The cartoon badge was amazing.
No.
The twins loved it.
No.
It was amazing.
It wasn't the badge. It was more to do with one other particular thing.
Alan Myers.
Is that a clue?
Get Myers back.
Is that a clue? Have we just dropped an Easter egg right here?
Just drop the M-bomb.
Have we just dropped the name?
Just trust an M-bomb.
We'll just leave that there, Alan Myers. We'll just leave that there. Why am I talking like this? I don't know. We'll be back soon on Toffee TV. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to join us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, all those things. Subscribe. Nearly at 8,000. Come on. See you later. Go and win.